Got some cheesy chicken rice on the menu tonight. Got some chicken, gonna trim that up. A bag of broccoli, gonna cut that into some smaller pieces. I got a half an onion, gonna dice up, and I got some cheese for later, along with some stuff to make some rice over there. So, start out with onion. Just gonna dice this up. Just got this bag of broccoli. I'm just gonna cut some of these frozen broccoli pieces into a little bit smaller. Got that broccoli just cut up into a little bit smaller pieces while it was still frozen. Just got that on the side. Then I'll go ahead and trim up this chicken breast, and then I'll trim it up, and then I'll cut it into some smaller cubes. Here's how it looks trimmed up, and then I'll just cut it into some cubes. There's everything done and ready to go, so I'll go ahead and wash up and start cooking. I'm gonna start with the chicken. Go probably about a tablespoon of butter, or you can use oil if you want. Just gonna let this melt. While the butter is melting, I have my sous chef, Mr. Felix. Hello. Drop the chicken in. I got the chicken in, I'll just spread it out. Just got the pan on high heat right now. Try and get a little sear if I can. Alright, this has been going on probably for about a minute or half or so. Go ahead and do is add the onion in. I'll give these a stir. See, I got a little bit of crust on some of these. A little bit of extra flavor. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and add some seasoning in here. So, go with some garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, poultry seasoning, a little parsley. Give that another stir. I didn't add any salt because there's going to be a decent amount of salt from the chicken broth or chicken bouillon, whichever you decide to use. About this stage, as the onions started to cook, gonna add some garlic, probably about a half of a tablespoon. Give that a stir. I'm gonna add the broccoli. Gonna add a cup of rice. Add in the 2 cups of chicken stock, or 2 cups of water with the bouillon that I added. Stir this, let it come up to a boil, and then as soon as it comes up to a boil, I will put the lid on and cover it. Let it cook for about 15 to 20 minutes. And after I put the lid on, I will turn it down to low. Go ahead and cover that. Boiling on the inside, so down to low it goes. Alright, so it's been cooking for about it's probably been about 20 minutes now. Looks like the majority of the moisture has been absorbed by the rice. So now, got a bag of just Fiesta Blend cheese. Put a couple of handfuls in it. Give it kind of a stir. And then once that is stirred in, I just take a little bit of extra cheese, just sprinkle it on top. Then I'll just put the lid back on, let that melt. Still on low, so should just take a couple of minutes, and then should be ready to serve. This is what it looks like after its cheese is done melting. Alright, there you guys go. There's some cheesy chicken rice. Enjoy it.